My name is Layefa. I sing, I write, I'm a natural hair enthusiast and an all-round content creator, as in I make YouTube videos about my hair, I make YouTube videos about my family, about being a mother. I also make videos about the songwriting process, because I've also set up a separate channel about that. And I'm sort of a bit of a artsy fartsy kind of gal. I like going to museums, galleries, that sort of thing. When I'm writing music, my inspiration comes from my life experiences. Usually it depends on my mood. So if I've had something tragic happen to me, I would write it down. Sometimes it's usually poetry or just words, bullet points, and then when I have a moment in like a studio session, I get to write it down and just vent, because it's definitely a point of therapy for me, because I think not everybody has that opportunity to access like a therapist. So if you can find different ways of sort of taking care of yourself, that's one of the ways I do it. People have been offended by things that I've said in my music and just in videos in general. People have been offended, and I think it's important to be true to myself. I think that's important, to be true to myself, and as long as I'm not naming names, that's most of the time that's your issue, because this is how I feel. And now that I'm a grown woman, I can say how I feel and no one's gonna spank me for it. Like, we can have a discussion, we could talk about it, but that's that. If I wasn't a singer, I would be an artist, like a painter, or I would be a teacher, most likely an arts teacher, something along those lines. I am definitely a creative, in the sense that I am musical and artistic, and I'm what you would say very right-brained, because I'm left-handed. So yeah. Oh gosh. If I could jump into the studio with any artist, it will probably be Amy Winehouse. She's dope. She was dope. She's amazing. What else can I say? Yeah. What was the last song I listened to? Yaba. She's this new. She's like making waves in the scene. She's got a song called My Mind, and it's beautiful. I found it really hard to describe my sound. It's easier hearing what people say. So people have told me that I sound jazzy, I sound soulful. Um, those are the two words that I can think of that people have said about my music. My music is sad, very sad, because I've gone through a lot of trauma over the past 12 months, and it's still there. So as I said, I am writing very therapeutically, so it's very sad. Previously it was happy, but so if you're not in the mood to cry, don't listen to my music. uh, and I don't keep very much things secret. I suppose my relationship, because do have a lot of myself already out there, and people are keen to know what's my marriage like and why don't I show my husband, and I think that's a boundary that I don't cross. I don't even answer those sort of comments or questions. I just, like, that's the one thing that I keep to myself, my relationship. You can find me on YouTube, Love Layefa, or just Layefa, Layefa. You could also find me on Instagram, Love Layefa. That's love and then Layefa, Layefa. And Twitter, but I don't tweet because enough of my business is out there already. Thank you so much for having me. I've enjoyed sitting down here having a conversation with you. I hope that you check out my stuff and you enjoy it. Yeah.